Hello, I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Lickitung, and I legit actually hate this Pokemon's name. I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure it's Lickilicky. It just doesn't look correct to me, so it bothers me, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's done. So I am recovering from an illness, so I don't sound perfect, but I don't think I sound so terrible that I can't record, so that's why I sound a little bit different. Yeah, you know what? So I've never actually looked up Lickitung nicknames before, and this makes sense to me. I didn't know them as raspberries when I was younger. I learned that when I was like maybe in my 20s. That's what people called them. So that's actually kind of okay. I think that one works. Alright, so I went ahead and I checked this just to make sure I got the spelling right, because I know for a fact tongue-tied is actually the beta name for Lickitung, and personally, I like that. I think that's just, in general, a good name, and it's very clever, and it's honestly probably one of my favorites out of the list, so I like that. But if you want to, like, do the reference to the original, then spell it like that, and there you go. Yeah, Yoshi, that, I see the resemblance, yeah. The biggest difference being that the tongue is really the only thing they have in common, but other than that, it works, and it's okay. Alright, so I see that this is because of character limit, but, it might work these days since they've upped it, but actually tongue twisters are a good one, too. That kind of works on the same level of tongue-tied, so yeah, that one's not bad. Liquor has been a thing I've thought about as well, and has been brought up to me, and I get that. I just don't think the name itself is good enough to justify it. Because if you didn't know about Resident Evil, and someone saw that you named your Lickitung Liquor, they'd probably just think you're an idiot. So if it had a cooler name just in general, it'd be perfect. But because Liquor is just very basic, it doesn't sound good as a Pokemon nickname. Actually, I'm okay with Saliva, because that's a band. And I don't know if that was what they were going for, but if at any point you decided you're like, man, I really want to name a Pokemon after the band Saliva, you're not going to get anything better than this. That is as perfect as it gets. I was kind of waiting to see how long it was going to take for some sort of sexual joke to show up. So, do I think this is good? Not really, but am I surprised? Not even a little bit. I guess if that's your type of thing and you want to go for it, go for it. Though, good luck getting past the censor. I think the only reason I want to highlight this is just because I think Japan is fucking crazy. So, like, as far as a nickname, I don't really care. But in case you didn't know about this, like, monster that literally cleans your bathroom, just take that in as a little bit of trivia on why Japanese people are crazy. Okay, we've reached the bottom, so showing you that I clicked everything. The only thing left to do is to check the spreadsheet. Yeah, none of these are, like, any good at all. I mean, mastication, that's not good, but that is, like, the shiniest of the turds on here, and that's it. Yeah, could you see I didn't close the tongue-tied tab? There you go. Anyway, so going over the stuff that I thought was good. Honestly, my favorite out of them, just period, I think was Saliva. And that's weird because I feel like that's incredibly basic, so I don't know what it was, but something about that one kind of just rubbed me the right way, so I like that one the best. Other than that, tongue-tied is my favorite, but I saw tongue-tied a lot, so just keep that one in mind, as that's a very popular choice. Tongue twister I thought was really clever too, so if you want to, like, do a spin on tongue-tied, you might have to take some liberty with the spelling of it though, just to make sure it fits. So if you want to do like T-U-N-G or something like that to make it fit, go crazy, it'll still work. And then other ones that were brought up, I mean, Yoshi's okay, Liquor I don't really think works, and then the other one that I know was brought to my attention was Venom, because he's also known for crazy tongue, but I think the problem with that is with a name like Venom, it's just better for a poison type, so I don't necessarily think it fits. But yes, I was given suggestions in advance of this episode, so that's there was a little bit of extra help given in to try and throw things in. But in other words, you can go ahead and provide your nickname suggestions and ideas for Lickitung. If you want to try and throw in something later down the line, you can, but I can't guarantee I'll see it in time, because honestly I do try to record these a tiny bit ahead, just so this way I can keep up with things like life, or if I get sick, so that nothing gets super delayed or whatever. So that's just a thing to consider. I'm not going to bring it up hardly ever, but that's that. Just Lickitung nicknames.